Welcome back to part 2 of our fight through to the entrance of Threshold. I don't even know if we're halfway done yet, but let's proceed. So, looks like Greyboar's the only one who's hurt. Yeah, we need another Ring of Evasion. That would be one reason to take Woljif instead of Greybor. But let's go ahead and heal up Greybor.
Trust in yourself. All this waiting bores me.
Alright, Storyteller and all them still alive like everybody else was, or did some people actually die in this one? There's Claim. There's Storyteller. And Myanmar. Hey, wasn't Storyteller sort of in the end of Kingmaker as well? Just being there for... Why am I collecting stuff? Because that's just part of the game. It's what I do. Alright. That's a pretty good view. Looks like we're headed this way. I thought I saw something weird right here. My imagination. Alright, who... Oh, Arsino, and who was the other one? I don't know. Oh, it's Queen Galfrey? Alright, I don't see her. Okay, let's come on up here. And be the proper tank. Vile Devastator? Alright. Let's do... this and this, maybe? I don't know. Ember, how you doing? You can come on up here. And I don't know. Let's see if we can make something go to sleep. It's been a while. Evil Eye first. Evil Eye saves. Oh, except we need... Yeah, we need her to deal with these things as well. Alright. Nenio. Are all the swarms up here? No, we gotta wait for the other swarms to get up. Okay. Now you can come up here. And try and maximize this thing.
Go!
Poor Arsino. Hey, why are we on the other side of a blade barrier? If we walk through it, can we still evade? Okay, so if you make your save, you're stuck on this side. Alright, that's fine. And all of our dimension door people are on the other side. That's some good tactics. It's almost like they planned that.
I will fight to the last breath.
But do I need to actually save the queen? You have a storm bolt. Come on over here. Storm bolts reach. Ugh. Yeah, that'll get him, I think. Okay. Apparently, blade barrier stops storm bolts.
Out of my way!
So there must have been a crit in there. I just want to see how much damage that crit was. I don't know. 110, 100, 116, 110. That was no crit. I don't know what happened. Ember. We're burning through our high level spell. We have, looks like one more swarm. We can do quicken, maximize. Let's just do a quicken, maximize. Ugh. Let's center it over here just to make sure. It's still there? I'm trying to make sure I get the queen in this. I don't know where she is. Who's that? Is that the queen? Or is that a succubus? That's the queen, alright. The other things, well, this thing's injured a little bit. Come on.
You my aid.
I'm losing my temper. Head on.
Together, we stand.
I lead. You follow.
Seems like there should be something hidden here. Alright.
Onwards.
Hey, alright. Turendelev. Alright. Xanthir, Turendelev, Staunton. Alright. And Baroque Torture. That's that guy. Oh, here. We finally have Koramazada. Oh, okay. I have to move. That's fine. Let's... Maybe I could dominate Koramazada. Not a problem. What do I do? This? For sure. Let's go and do saves. And let's take a shot at this.
Let's hear you cry.
Oh, maybe I should have done a quick and divide favor. Hey! Did someone sneak attack me? Oh, to Xanthir. Alright, I already know where Xanthir is.
eternal rose, I call upon you!
-6 wisdom from the Vrolka. Okay. Is there anything in range? Like, is that thing in range? I think it's pretty good saves. Not great, but pretty good. Let's do... things.
Run them through!
Begone, fiend!
Oh, he fell down in the Sirocco. Poor Cora. Let me try. Mass Icy Prison? Is that gonna be their worst save? I don't know. Yeah, let's do a Mass Icy Prison. Conceal and not move. Conceal cannot move. Did she attack anything? Doesn't seem like it. Alright. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, yeah, let's just start eliminating stuff. Let's start with this guy.
Out of my way!
Now, what am I missing?
Oh, you're not icy prisoned? Alright, fine. You look icy prisoned.
Fall! It's your time to cease to exist.
Hey, alright.
The light take you.
Is she frightened? Tarendalev, what's going on? She definitely has some weird stuff going on.
Die!
Oh, wow. What the heck? Wow. Okay. I mean,
I will bring down the divine wrath! You're in my way.
No glory without risk.
Let's hear you cry!
Eternal Rose, I call upon you! You had your chance.
there he is. Is he still icy prisoned? Still looks icy prisoned.
No mercy for the wicked.
Run them through!
Yeah. We know you have high AC, and I'm not using anything against you to bump it up all that much. So, there, let's do this.
Begone, fiend! Simply business.
Into the fray! Out of my way!
Surrender Love completely run away. She's gone. Here, you can end the Soroka. Okay, there's another one that's running away somewhere. I don't know where. There's Turandalev. Here, can I cast Remove Fear on you? Alright, well, I guess we'll just have to gather and wait till it kicks us out of initiative.
This is my line of work.
Let's strike from the shadows.
Shield me from their sight.
Hi, Turandalev. Oh, there it is.
Pieces! Surrender or else! Die!
Oh, hi, Relu.
A dear guest on my doorstep. Please do come in. You have been long awaited.
Alright. What's going on?
Nothing at all.
Stop with your games.
There will be no more games, trust me. And I definitely won't run. There is too much at stake. The path to your souls and the world wound's healing demands my death. The accursed threshold prison where everything began must be where everything comes to an end. So I invite you in once again. Cross this threshold. I'll be waiting for you in the heart of the fortress, in the place where the wound was opened.
Alright, we have fought through to the entrance. Okay. Gather. Hey, we got everybody again. Oh. I was hoping to, you know, do some healing and some stuff, but apparently we have a new camp. Wow. Let's look at the journal. Well, let's see who's here. Talk to some of them. I'll grab miscellaneous things like this later. I'll do that off camera. Storyteller, what's going on? I put the mask in our chest, which I'm guessing has been moved to here now. I don't want to accidentally put it on. Alright, I have to go.
Let's strike from the shadows.
Queen, how you doing?
This endeavor rushes toward its conclusion. I wish to speak with you. To be honest, I almost stopped believing that I would live to see this moment. It has been at least 50 years since I stopped hoping and believing it could happen. And yet, here we are, at the entrance to Threshold. All thanks to you. I have made a great many mistakes in my life, and I suppose I shall pay for every one of them, in this life or in the afterlife. But few mistakes became apparent to me as quickly and as painfully as my feud with you. I feel really happy. I mean it. I thought I would not have enough strength to drag this burden of regrets along to the final battle.
Yeah. Do I need to do this one first? I think that takes precedence over number one, so yes. And if I lose out by not doing number one first, so be it.
You are right. I shall fulfill your request, although it will be difficult. No one in Mendev knows the sacrifice that the creation of the ward stones demanded. The stones themselves are seen as a symbol of hope and safety. To destroy them would be akin to dismantling the fortress walls around Mendev's cities. It will provoke suspicion and panic, even if the demons are defeated by that time. But the angels have done their duty and should be freed. Therefore, should we win, I shall carry out your request, even if it means losing the people's trust. I am going to rule Mendev. What else? I do not seem to have much choice in that. I have become a symbol of battle and of the war for our liberation. I hope I am wise enough to become a symbol of peace, too. Yes, of course. May Iyomade be with you, or any other higher power you believe in. Let's strike from the shadows.
Commander, you promised us victory when it seemed impossible, and you did not let us down. Doing the impossible is your specialty. You have led us here, to the very gates of the enemy's lair. Now we will end this century-long nightmare once and for all.
I'm like right here, you don't need to yell.
You're so good at toppling fortresses by now, you can almost keep time by it. The Grey Garrison, Dresden, and now Threshold. So are we coming up on noon or midnight on the commander clock? Doesn't matter. The bards can settle that one. It's the hour of your triumph. Of course. It was a long time ago now, but it's not the kind of thing you forget. I was almost buried alive. If it wasn't for you and Sela, my skull would be lying in some cave right now with only rats for company.
It was unforgettable. That attack on the Grey Garrison was the last desperate push. The last hope of holding the city when it seemed only a miracle could save us. We would have died there. But you and Anevia leapt out of the ground, and then miracles began to happen.
Don't really care about this, but we'll ask it anyway.
We have a chance. And that's a far sight better than how things stood not so long ago. Of course, it's too early to celebrate. We've still got a battle to fight, the likes of which we've never seen before. But I think you can pull it off.
With you leading us, Those monsters should be worrying about their chances of escaping with their lives.
Personally, I'm going to be doing a big pile of nothing. For a month. Or maybe 2. Hire Beth too. Wheedling, blackmail, violence. I'll stop at nothing to drag her away on her first ever vacation.
Whatever you say, I can see surrender as my only option. We've waited so long for this. Onward to victory!
Lead on, Commander.
Let's strike from the shadows.
Helor. Didn't I like kick you out? It was probably, you know, not a great decision. Because, you know, was an illness, but you're still here. It's good that you're here. Yeah, so we can still get... But it's not actually letting me do that. Oh, okay, there it is.
Let's strike from the shadows.
Okay. Which sin that was... Oh, the world one? Alright. Staunton. Really? No dialogue from Staunton here? Come on. I mean, I expect no dialogue from CR, but... Is that Arsino? Probably. Yep. Hey, how you doing? Alright. So this probably means rest. Let's see if your stat. Such as with the Scroll Scriber's Kit 9, maybe? No. How about some extend rods? Or other rods? No. It looks exactly the same.
Let's strike from the shadows.
Mimir? Okay, so that's everyone over here. Ah, Sword of Valor's here? Yes, that's it. Okay, Gravehor.
Not a bad spot to end this war. Formidable, menacing. It has a certain style about it. Seeing as our contract is coming to an end, Commander, let me just say that you are the most impressive client I've ever had the pleasure to work with. And a highly lucrative pleasure it's been, too.
Yeah, sorry about forcing you to take Dispelling Attack, you know. Improved evasion. Probably would have been a better choice.
Of course not. Where else would I have had so many adventures? Besides, it's thanks to you that I've been able to add so many accomplishments to my service record, which will boost my rates in the future. You know, it's jobs like this, the ones that are both fun and pay well, that make me love what I do.
Should I ask this? Sure.
Well, it sure wasn't in the name of Iomade. Of course, money's not the be-all and end-all. You dimwits need someone with a clear head on your side. Someone to watch your back. I know how you hero types love sacrificing yourselves at the drop of a hat. Now you're talking. Why don't you show me who it is we need to kill to win this war? Aurilu Vorlesh? I'll wish that lady sweet dreams with unalloyed pleasure. This is my line of work.
Chief, is there any chance, even a tiny one, that we can just call this whole thing off now and go home? Before, I would have just made a run for it, but I can't do that now. Something is holding me back, and I really don't like the thought of leaving you high and dry. See what you turned me into?
So at the end, I did eventually ask them all about their Aeon Glow and told them you should serve the crusade. But looks like this is not really relevant, so we could just ask all of these, maybe.
If you want to send me to the front line, I ain't going.
Oh,
so don't
that was
even
a choice.
try that hero stuff on me. I'm gonna fight because I don't want to die. And because we're kind of friends now. And don't you go getting yourself killed either. I can't stand being sad, so just don't do that to me. Either way, whether you win or lose, goodbye, Chief. After this battle, I'll never set foot on Galerion again. But in the Abyss, I'll always remember how much you did for me. And despite all the dangers, I can still get you my wares, even from here. So if you need anything, Chief, you know where to find me.
Let's strike from the
Yeah, sorry I polluted your inventory during Act 4, so I can't really look through this to see if it's been updated. Given that Arsinoe's wasn't, I'm gonna presume that his isn't either. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna make anything of that. Even this is. Let's just look for spell scribing kit. 9. Oh, 7. That's it. Alright.
This is it. The last fortress. It's been a long road from the river city to here. We walked and walked and walked along the road. And suddenly, there's no more road. Nobody is ready. It will be scary. Very scary. In the last fortress, all the lies will end, and the truth will rise. It's scary, but it's good. Nobody knows what will happen next. People are afraid of the future, so that's why they make it up. They lie to themselves so it's not so scary. They convince themselves and others of the things they make up. But one day the future will come. The story ends, for better or worse. When everything's already happened, there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. And there's no reason to lie.
Alright, so maybe some of these dialogue choices do matter, because, you know, they've disappeared and stuff like that.
The Redeemed Knights say they need me. I think they can manage fine without me, but maybe I really can help them somehow. I think we'll do a lot of good together. Hear that, Soot? It's time.
Let's strike from the shadows.
Xanthir. Did I talk to Claim? Nanio.
I am calculating the likelihood of your victory. Taking into consideration the fortifications of Threshold, the long period it has been under demon control, and Aurilu Vorlesh who is personally overseeing the defense, I would give the Crusaders a 30% chance of success at most. Of course, the presence of an illustrious scholar of Galarion in your ranks, meaning me, immediately increases your chances by 5%. Fear is an unproductive emotion that typically gets in the way of a good experiment. And I have never indicated that I do not support my loyal follower in her battle against the demons. I simply calculated your chances of success. If you win, I'll make sure to mention you in my encyclopedia. Aha! With that as an incentive, your chances have increased by 5%. Consider this my contribution to your victory.
I think you'll be contributing a little more.
Let's strike from the shadows.
There it is. The Citadel, the Demon Army. You know, I expected it to be formidable and fearsome. Something that would make me quake in terror. But now that I am standing at its gates, I'm surprised at how little fear I feel. Do not mistake this for bravado. Our enemies are dangerous, but no more than that. We have traveled to the heart of the Abyss, and back again. Now we are home, on our own territory. This time, let it be the invaders who quake in terror. I regret that Trevor did not live to see this battle, but that means that today I will be fighting for myself and for him. For everyone who did not live to see our victory. I will go home to Endoran. I will lay down my weapon and never pick up another so long as I live. Save a knife for cutting grapevines. I will serve the goddess in our old temple. And when the peasant children come to pepper me with questions about the crusade, I will do my utmost to make sure that my stories give none the idea that there is anything beautiful or romantic about war. I had to. If I had a choice, I probably would have stayed the same naive little boy I was before the war. The boy who had never killed, who had never been to the Abyss, who had never buried those with whom he had sat around a campfire only the night before. Even so, when I set out to join this war, my head was full of so many romantic notions. More than usual for a naive little boy. But life found a way to shatter those most thoroughly. Pride is known as a mortal sin for good reason. It was pride that propelled my brother to join the crusade in search of glory. And look how that ended. No, I am not here to make anyone proud. I only want one thing. For this nightmare, after 100 long years, to finally be over. Ready. Let us drive the demons all the way back to the Abyss!
Let's strike from the shadows.
At last, this irksome crusade is drawing to a close. All right, it hasn't been that irksome. All in all, it was a fine adventure, and the company was more than adequate. The most important outcome of today, of course, will be that I shall be immortalized in works of art depicting the Fifth Crusade as the most attractive crusader. Perhaps I should reconsider. No. Others can be afraid. But I know who our leader is and what she is capable of. I have never seen you fail to rise to a challenge, no matter how impossible. So leave me and my optimism be. We will win. If anyone should be afraid, it is the wretches inside Threshold. And to the victory feast, I trust?
Let's strike from the shadows.
Greetings. Allow me to congratulate you on leading the armies of the Fifth Crusade to its decisive confrontation. Excellent. At last, a real achievement and a genuine chance of victory. I suppose I am. Being happy is not in my nature, but for the first time in years, I feel something akin to that emotion. It would be interesting to analyze what I experience when I see the criminal Aurelian Vorlesh defeated, the demons ousted, and the world wound closed at last. It promises to be an exceptional moment. And for me as well, Commander. For me as well. I am always ready.
Let's strike from the shadows.
Hey! Well, are we gonna stick it to the demons one last time? I don't know yet. I'll probably go back to being a knight errant, going wherever the road takes me, helping folk where I can. But let's win first, and we can talk about that later. Back at you, friend. So,
Are we going to crush some demons? It's time to show them the door once and for all!
Let's strike from the shadows.
Is that everyone? Oh, Chief Saul. How'd we miss Chief Saul? Because he's all alone. Oh, we're here. And on that note, we leave it here. Thank you for joining me. This is ForkOfSpite signing out. Sayonara.